Hiring the right real estate agent when buying a home is critically important, and it's often one of the most underlooked parts of the process. You, as a consumer, you're not going to be expected to know exactly how real estate transactions work, exactly what you need to know about buying homes in the area that you're looking in, how to negotiate. All of these things are services that a great buyer's agent can provide to you. Unfortunately, on the other side of the equation, if you work with an agent that isn't strong in experience, you're going to have an experience where it's lacking in the guidance that you're receiving from your agent. So don't leave the hiring decision to chance. You absolutely should interview agents, buyer's agents, in order to figure out who is a good fit for you, not only in terms of personality compatibility, work style, but also to have confidence that they are really equipped with the knowledge and experience to help you in making one of the largest financial decisions of your life. So, here are some questions to ask before hiring a real estate agent. The first question is, how active are you? Now, this question isn't how many homes have you sold in your lifetime or career. It's how active are you right now? Because if you sold many homes many years ago, the market has changed. Things are different. It's important to know how many homes they're currently selling. I think that a good benchmark is 1 to 2 homes a month, because that really means that they are out there, they are making offers, they are negotiating contracts, and they will be able to provide you with insight into how this process is going for other clients. Question 2, how much experience do you have with buyers in my specific situation? Every buyer is different. We can compare somebody who's downsizing from a single family home into a condo during retirement with a first-time home buyer looking for a condo that's within walking distance to their office. These are very different scenarios. And so every real estate agent is going to have different experiences, different clientele, but somebody with experience with buyers in your specific situation is going to be best able to help you. Next, who will be my point of contact during this process? Now, there's a lot of different models in the real estate industry. There are teams, there are solo agents, there are a range of other options. It's important when you're interviewing a buyer's agent to ask, who will be my point of contact? Who will be the one showing me homes? Who will be the one negotiating on my behalf? Because if the person you're meeting with is not the person that's going to be doing those things, then I think you need to know who is and what is their knowledge and what is their experience if they're going to be the one answering your questions and guiding you. Next, what happens if you get sick or have to leave or go on vacation? Believe it or not, as real estate agents, sometimes we go on vacation and sometimes we get sick, and absolutely understand that it may be during a critical time in someone's transaction. So experienced real estate agents always have backup plans. We have other people covering for us that are just as experienced as we are. But this is an important question to ask before you get into a situation where this occurs. Next, do you have recommendations, and can I contact a few of them? Testimonials are great, and they are absolutely a good way of filtering, especially from a preliminary standpoint. A real estate agent that has a lot of good reviews, that is a great sign. Now, the next question to ask is, can I contact some of the people that wrote these reviews to ask them a few questions? They should absolutely be okay with it and be able to provide references that you can speak to best understand what that person's experience was. Next, how will you help me get my offer accepted? The search for a home is one part of the process, but when you find a home that you love, what happens then? So, how is your real estate agent going to get your offer accepted? Next, what is your availability like? Another question would be, what does your client experience look like? Knowing when they're available and what to expect in terms of requesting showings and appointments, availability for phone calls to answer questions, communication, how responsive are they? These are all things that are good to know. Some people really want a real estate agent who's going to be extremely responsive. Other people are more laid back, and that's not as important to them as other factors. Next, do you have recommended service providers in the area? As buyer's agents, I think this is one of the greatest services that we can provide our clients after closing, and that's the ability to recommend vetted service providers who we have used, who we have recommended to other people, because that is a challenge that every homeowner faces. Who to hire, how to find someone good that doesn't cost a lot of money and is going to be reliable. I've encountered it countless times with my own house. So the ability to be able to connect our clients after the transaction is over with good service providers, I think is really valuable. Last but not least, what resources do you have for off-market or coming soon properties? If you are looking in a market with low inventory where properties are moving quickly or multiple offer scenarios are common, then it's going to be important for you to discuss with your prospective real estate agent, what is their strategy for finding off-market homes? What options do they have and how do they pursue this? Because it may be necessary to go down the path of finding a home before it hits the market in order to find what you're looking for in the time frame that you're looking in. We are always happy to answer these questions and any other questions you have about buying and what our buyer agency process looks like. So please don't hesitate to reach out.